Hartoon and Alaba, otherwise known as Ravings and Cravings. Thanks for joining me. Tonight, I am pleased to be in the studio here with Christina Russo from Courtside Nutrition. Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for being here. I have her sticker thingy. I have some of her product here that she's going to talk about. She's going to tell us where she is, her hours, her social media stuff, because I sometimes get a little excited and I forget to ask that. So let's get the important stuff out of the way. So let's do the commercial. Name of the business, address, where you are on social media, and let's say in your hours, right? Did I say
Yeah,
that?
we can do that.
All right.
All right. Awesome. Hey, guys. So Christina Russo, owner of Courtside Nutrition out in Coventry, Connecticut. We are located at 3466 Main Street in the Vintage Plaza. We are open from Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 3 p.m. And Saturday, we're open 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Sundays, we are closed, and you can find us on social media. So Instagram, just at Courtside Nutrition, and Facebook, Courtside Nutrition, and you'll find us on there. So give us a like, give us a follow, and we would greatly appreciate it.
Great. Awesome. And so do people need to have a basketball to come and visit you? Do they need to have one of those in hand before they come in?
No. So we've had a couple people say that they were a little confused about what we actually offer. So you do not need a basketball. You can certainly bring one if you'd like. We do have a hoop in there for kids to shoot around at. We have some plush basketballs. So while parents are ordering drinks or something, we do have a little kids corner that kids can hang out in and things like that. But you do not need a basketball.
Mm-hmm. All right, good. It's a good thing because, I was always the last kid picked for any team sports. If it was music, I'd be at the head. But for music, for basketball, for any sports things, I'm like, no. I'm lucky I could walk, but I have good endurance.
There you go. There you go.
And actually, basketball is probably a good segue into what brought you to the place where you decided that you wanted to open up Courtside Nutrition. You have a story to tell about that. How about let's go there?
Yes, for sure. So the way that we actually got the name of Courtside Nutrition is I grew up playing basketball. Started when I was in probably elementary school. I am from South Windsor, Connecticut, and so started with the rec league there, went into travel, then went and played AAU basketball for Connecticut Wave, which is no longer an organization, but I'm sure there's plenty of AAU organizations out there. Then played high school. Our high school team actually made it to the state championship game, which was awesome. We ended up losing by 10 points. Still hurts a little bit.
Those stings
almost
don't
10
go
years
away,
later.
Huh?
And then I actually went to go play D3 college basketball up at Anna Maria College outside of Worcester, Mass. in Paxton, Massachusetts. So I played there for 4 years while getting a degree in elementary education. And once I finished, I kind of was lost. And so I had to kind of refine myself, and I was able to create a space that it felt like home to me. I have tons of basketball memorabilia in there. The kids get to play basketball because we were able to put a hoop up in there. And then the court side, we kind of came up with as a family, actually. We were just talking, but the C and the T in courtside are actually different letters standing for Connecticut.
Oh,
and then
I didn't know that.
Yeah, and then the other words end up being our side. So, let's be one together. Let's do this. So it actually kind of worked out cool that way. We didn't plan it, but we were doing, the letters of it. And we were like, oh, let's do CT for Connecticut because that's where we're located. So, yeah.
That's very cool.
Yeah.
And it's funny. I was at your grand opening 3.5 years ago.
3.5 years ago. I know. I can't even believe it.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
I mean, that is not an easy feat to stay in business for yourself for that long.
Right. Yeah.
So that's pretty awesome.
Yeah. So I will say our Coventry community and the communities around it have been super awesome and super supportive, we couldn't do it without them. So we appreciate you guys.
Yay. So let's talk about some of the things that you have to offer. So what are some of the things that are on your menu? And if they have certain names, maybe you could tell us what they are, define what they are, because we may not know.
Gotcha. Yeah. So our biggest sellers are our mega teas. So our mega teas are energy teas. They have caffeine, but they're sugar-free. So they range from 5 calories to about 25 calories. No sugars in them, but they do give you a boost of energy. So that's our biggest seller. Everyone loves their mega teas. I'm sipping on one right now. And I actually brought one for Ruth. Those are our mega tea kits to go.
Yeah, so for people who don't have the visual, I'm going to hold it up so people can see for YouTube.
Yeah.
But you can tell people what's in there.
Yeah, so in our mega tea kits to go, you can take it, purchase it at the store, and then you can basically, I just say, rip all the ingredients, dump it into a cup, fill it with water, add some ice, and you're good to go for home. So those are awesome, convenient options for if you are traveling, if you know you can't get in the hours that we're open, if you want it for Sunday when we're closed, maybe you're going on a vacation, or you just want them in your desk at work because at 4 o'clock when you're working, you need that little extra caffeine boost, and we're not open then. So we have some great to-go options. Our second menu item that is super popular is our shakes. So our protein meal replacement shakes, they range from 24 grams to 36 grams of protein. They are a plant-based protein, and everything's made with ice and water. So don't have to worry about that, and they taste delicious. So you could get yourself a Snickers protein shake, meal replacement, or you could get your typical strawberry banana, and the calories, carbs, fats, sugars, and protein are all going to be the same, which is awesome. So you can satisfy those cravings while still enjoying something good for you.
So what's the calorie count for one of those?
So a small shake ranges from about 200 to 250 calories, just in case if you want some toppings, chocolate chips, or anything like that. Those are always optional.
Right.
And then our large shake is 36 grams of protein, 300 to 350 calories.
That's less than a meal, though. A meal is usually more calories than that, isn't it?
Yeah, but you're getting in all the protein that you need. So ideally, you want to have your meal be around usually 30 to 40 grams of protein, because then our body isn't able to digest past that.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Good enough. And then you brought some other goodie thingies to try.
I did. So which one do you want to do first?
Let's do this one.
All right. So our
I'll share
famous protein balls, she has, this week we have Samoa, so every week we change them. So in our protein balls, it is peanut butter, oats, honey, and then our Formula 1, which adds the protein to them. They are a great snack to have midday. Maybe you're a nighttime snacker, and instead of a cookie, you could have a protein ball. So we do different flavors. Our most popular are our regular, just cookies and cream with our chocolate chips, but people love the banana one. This week is Samoa, so it's got a little bit of coconut, chocolate chips, a little bit of toffee pieces in there. So, yeah, and we make these in-shop, in-house, and they're available at all times, unless if I can't keep up with them, keep up with the demand. So we try to keep those in stock because they're a great option rather than a cookie, brownie, or anything like that.
It's very satisfying.
Yes, and there's 3 come in a package, so 3 are a serving.
There.
3 is a serving size for a snack, but like you just said, it's very satisfying. So some people will take a bag of 3, bring it home, put it in the fridge, have one at night as their nighttime snack or something before bed.
Can you throw them in the freezer?
You probably could, yeah. Yeah, I don't, but you probably
What
definitely
do you think,
could.
Matt?
Delicious.
Good?
Oh, yeah.
Awesome.
That's really good.
Awesome.
I'm thinking mixing it with ice cream.
Yeah, like a
But
little
then
topping.
it defeats the purpose, right?
Well, if you do the right amount of ice cream serving, right, that's where serving sizes are important.
Size is
it's
important.
good.
It is
Yes.
important, very important,
Yeah,
yes.
so we don't want to restrict ourselves. We want to be able to enjoy what we like, but we
Yeah.
also can't have it every single day and make it a
So,
habit.
I wonder, do you know approximately how many of those you might sell, say, in a week or a day? Do you know the stats on that at all?
I usually make about 3 to 4 batches, and I get 6 bags in a batch. So usually 18 to 24 bags in a week.
And then how many are in each bag?
3.
Okay, so it's 3. Oh, okay.
So 18 times 4, so about 80 balls a week.
Oh, that's all? Well, I think they're going to be flying off the shelf after
Yeah.
today. Really very good. And then
Good.
the other thing we have is...
Yeah, so she has protein chips, which are brand new. We actually did a sample last week, and we sold out when we sampled them. We sold out of our bags of protein chips. So they are a mild barbecue flavor. They are gluten-free, suitable for vegetarians. To me, I had them. They reminded me of like a Chex kind of crunch.
Puppy
what do you
chow.
think?
Yep, it is. It's more crunchy than a Chex, though.
Yeah.
And it's a sturdy chip.
Yes.
It's a very hearty chip.
Yes.
Because Chex, like, they'll break. And I was surprised because I had to bite down pretty hard. But the flavor is very good, and it's not very salty, which is good.
Right.
Because most of us really don't.
Need extra
Need more
salt.
And I really don't like barbecue flavor usually, but this barbecue flavor is okay.
Okay, good. Yeah, I've had a couple people come on in and they're like, oh, I wish they could do like
cheese.
A sea salt or a nacho cheese. So
Cheese.
maybe they'll come out with it. I don't know. They were trying to go with the gluten-free vegetarian, so I don't know if those flavors will allow for that to stay that way.
What's the base? Is it rice-based then?
It's a rice, pea, and quinoa protein.
Rice, pea, and quinoa.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's a plant-based. Protein based.
Does that mean there's more fiber in them then?
Yes.
Which we all need more of.
Yep. So in case you didn't know, women, 25 grams of fiber a day. Men is 30. Not any of us ever get nearly close to that. So we do have a fiber add-in if people ever want to add that to their shake.
So how about like, you get older.
Yep.
Does that number change?
It does not.
It does not.
No,
I thought it would like change as you got older. Like the number would need to be higher. Or?
It's pretty much stays the same. Our body can only digest so much of supplements and extra nutrients so fast. So a lot of times when we intake too much protein or we intake too much of something else, either we disperse of it or our body holds on to it and actually stores it as fat, which we don't want.
Oh no, we don't want that. Right, Matt? We really don't want any fat, right? That's for sure. All right, let's insert in here again the name of your business and your address and where you are on social media.
All right, yep. So Courtside Nutrition, located at 3466 Main Street in Coventry. And you can find us on Instagram with @Courtside Nutrition or on Facebook, just search Courtside Nutrition.
Okay. Now you do some other activities in your space. So why don't you talk about some of those activities that you do that are like kind of an outreach or a community service?
Of course.
To bless your community.
Yeah. So one of the things we offer within our space is our 21-day challenges. So these are online challenges for people who are looking for a community of like-minded people to help them, hold them accountable, to lose weight, put on some muscle. You would get your products. So you'd get all your nutrition products at home. You can still obviously stop in the shop to get a special shake or a tea that you want that day, but you will be purchasing all of your products for the 21 days for home. Another thing that we do, we're actually hosting it tonight, is our monthly book club. So our book club is on the first Monday of every month, unless if it falls on a holiday. So next month, it won't be on Labor Day, so it'll be on the 9th. It's at 6 p.m. It's free for anyone to come. You can read the book. You could read half the book. You could just want to find a community and come hang out. You're welcome to come and join us. But we do chat about the book. We've had a great community for the last 2.5 years. And like I said, we meet once a month, so you have plenty of time to read the book, listen to the book, anything like that. We've got a bunch of, I know a lot of people are getting back into reading, which I think is awesome. And it supports our libraries too.
Yeah.
We also have a fundraiser this weekend. Actually, I didn't mention that to you, but we have a fundraiser. So on Saturday, we're also hosting from 9 to 2. It's during our regular hours. We're going to feature a special tea that can be made either caffeine-free or you can get it all the way with your caffeine, and it's for one of our local customers who is biking for MS. So this is her 4th year biking. Her sister has MS, and so we are helping her raise money. So $1 of every single one of those teas will go to that, and then if people just want to donate, I have a couple people who love their certain flavors, so you can add a donation to your order if you'd like that day.
Wow,
so
that's very generous.
Yeah, so we're hoping that it's a great turnout and we can help support her. So
And that's this coming Saturday?
This Saturday from 9 to 2.
And what if we didn't read the book? Like, could we still show up tonight?
Of course. You can. You might be a little lost, but you can definitely still show up.
But the community will welcome us,
Yes,
right? If we come and do that. That's
yes.
okay, right?
Yep.
And do you know what the book is for next month?
I do. So I actually wait usually to tell book club, but I can share it. We'll sneak peek
Secrets.
it. So it is called Book Lovers by Emily Henry. So she's she's written a couple other books, and it's definitely a popular, well-known one right now, but it's called Book Lovers. So we'll be meeting on September 9th for that one.
Okay. So talk about the many combinations of things that you can make with all of the things that you see when you go into your store.
Oh, yes. So there are tons and tons of options. So we just kind of keep it basic with your shake, your tea. We do have the protein balls. Every Friday, we offer protein donuts, so you can pre-order those. Or
Donut Day.
Yeah, we call that Donut Day, Donut Friday. So you can pre-order those, or if we have extras, we'll have them in the shop that day. And then on our customer appreciation days, we do protein waffles. In the wintertime, we usually do hot protein oatmeal, so you can make your shake into oatmeal. I've had customers make muffins at home. You can make muffins.
So with what? Like, do you get the mix at the store?
So you would use all of the protein powder that we have. So it's just like making your shake. So it would be, for example, the protein waffles is 2 scoops. We have a baked good mix. So you would do 2 scoops of that. You would do 2 scoops of our Formula 1. So that's how you get your 24 grams of protein. You add an egg and you add water until it's the consistency that you like. That gets you the batter of the waffle, and then you pour it into the waffle mix.
Yeah, and from what I remember, most everyone wants to be healthy.
Correct.
And we aspire to be healthy.
We want to feel good, right?
Yes, we do want to feel good. And a lot of times we choose what we eat based on how it tastes.
Yes.
So why don't you comment on how you would describe the taste of the product that people will get when they walk into your store?
Of course. So I'm biased, right?
Of course you are.
I've been using the products for 6 years as of like August 24th or something. And I've had a shake every single day. So my first flavor ever was a mint Oreo. Amazing if you love mint chocolate chip ice cream.
Ooh.
So definitely a hit flavor. But like Ruth said, the flavor of the shake, you're not going to get that chalky, proteiny taste at all. It's
gritty.
It's gonna be blended. We blend it with ice and water. It's gonna be smooth. It's almost gonna be as thick as like your ice cream or like a milkshake. So a lot of people are like, oh, I can really get all these flavors. And that's the other thing too, right? A lot of people stick with their favorites. They stick with their regulars. They stick with what they know they like. But I also have a lot of people who will branch out and they're like, oh, I'll try that. So we have a ton, probably over 60 flavors that you can get of the shakes. Yeah.
Wow. That's
so we can
amazing.
make a lot of different options. Like this week, so every week we flavor a combo of the week. So we have a shake and a tea, which is our combo. So this week's shake flavor is a sea salt chocolate caramel brownie.
Ooh.
So, yeah.
That sounds good.
Yeah.
I would eat that. So what's the shelf life for something like that? Like, let's say I come in at, you open at 7:30. I come in at 7:30.
Yep.
How much time do I have to enjoy my beverage or whatever I order before it starts looking like it's separating and doing strange things?
Of course. Great question. So personal preference.
Okay.
I have had some customers come in and they tell me that they get it at 9 o'clock and they put it in the fridge and they drink it at 12 and it tastes fine. They have to mix it up a little bit. I personally like it right out of the blender. I don't like to wait for it to sit in a fridge or anything like that. It does tend to get a little more liquefied the longer you wait. I've had some people put it in a freezer and then let it sit out for an hour and then drink it. They say it's okay, but I guess it's your personal preference.
Well,
if you have a texture.
You won't ever know that because you don't like it like that.
No. I say if that's the case, if you have to wait, my suggestion to you is to either get them as oats, get your shake as oatmeal, You can do it as regular oatmeal. You don't have to do hot. We do cold cookie dough oats as well, so I would get it as that.
Okay.
So that way it's not liquefied.
Mm-hmm.
Or I would say ask for us to make it to go. So we have a to-go option where then you would blend it at home, but we would provide the
Like
protein
all the
mix
dry,
for it.
dry ingredients.
Yeah. So we do have that option too. So sometimes people will, if they know they can't make it in on, I don't know, Wednesday, but they're there on Tuesday, they'll say, oh, can I get a to-go shake? So we'll put that together for them, and they blend it at home and stuff.
Instructions for like how much water, how much ice, all that stuff is in there.
Yep. So
all the good stuff.
we write it right on the cup, so you can't miss it.
Okay.
It's pretty simple. Pretty simple. I have kids who are 3 and 4 making them at home. So, which is
if they can do that,
right. You just gotta
now.
tell them like, hey, pour this into here, like, yeah. So.
And what about like if I wanted to do like a large order? How do you do like what would be considered a large order where you'd need some more lead time, or do you not need lead time?
So it really depends. We have some times that are pretty busy. I would say if you have a large order and you want to be in and out within about 5 minutes, I would say definitely call ahead and give us a heads up.
Okay.
You can call us at 860-877-7604. That's our phone number for the store. But usually, sometimes I'll have people text and they're like, hey, I'm in a rush. I'll be there in 10. This is what I'm ordering. So I have it ready for them in 10 minutes so they can come on in, grab it, pay, and go on out.
And then you said if people phone in, the menu is specific for people who are phoning in. It's a little bit different than what's in the store, right?
So phoning in, you can do whatever.
Oh, you can do whatever. Okay.
Yeah, so we do have a website through Square. So it's on our Instagram and Facebook. You can click on that link. And that is specialty. So it's right now it's our summer menu. It's our combo of the month. And it's our top 10 flavors for shakes.
Do you do gift cards?
We do. Yep, you can do them online. You can do them in person. We have like the swipe ones. You can order them online and send them to people.
Oh, that's nice. Like through the email?
Yep.
So skip the stamp.
Yeah.
You could just
if people are like,
lovely.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Makes it easy to be healthy, I think, Christina.
It does. Convenience on the go. Healthy convenience on the go.
It shouldn't be hard, right?
It shouldn't be. It shouldn't be. We're there to offer the easy convenience.
All right. Well, I'm here with Christina Russo, and she's from Courtside Nutrition, which is on Main Street, right? It's
Main Street in Coventry.
In Coventry. Go visit her. See her sometime between 7:30 and 3, Monday to Friday, Saturdays 9 to 2. This is Ruth Hartunian-Ellenbaugh, who is now out of time, saying, have a good evening. Ravings and Cravings, signing off on Good Company, WILI.